Hey guys, we're back again with another video. It's Mac and welcome back to my channel. And if you're a new viewer, make sure you subscribe to my channel. This is a family. We have to, embrace this, this vibe, you know what I mean? We have to, support. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends. As you can see the title, you already know I'm about to tell you guys some hot shit. Yes, there was a shooting at my job. So like many of you guys don't even know where I work. So I'm gonna get into details. I'm gonna tell you guys all the juice, what happened. And as you can see, I am perfectly fine. Nothing happened to me or anything. But they need to cut that ghetto shit. So let's get right into the video.
Je me rappelle, maman m'avait dit qu'un jour c'est toi qui vas les inspirer. Je me rappelle qu'elle m'avait dit c'est Dieu qui donne, faut pas les envier. Et si demain j'y arrive, ce sera sûrement parce que je l'ai mérité. Vous pouvez toujours imiter, mais sachez que c'est...
So, guys, okay. So I'm about to tell you guys what happened. Cause it was a week ago, and I kind of just started working at this new job. I work at Gap at Jersey Garden Mall. As we all know, Jersey Garden Mall is a hood ass mall, a ghetto ass mall. Like, yeah, some shit just have to go down. You just started working there and now you don't know what to do because you don't know the drills. Like, you don't know if they're supposed to go to the back or run out the store or just take the exit. You just don't know. Well, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Like, I don't even know, bro. This day I was so sad. That's what happened to me. So I just started working at Gap Factory. Yes, I work at Gap Factory. So I work at the mall, Jersey Garden Mall at Gap. And like I just said, my first 2 weeks of working there, some shit went down. Like, okay. So, yeah, like I said, so this was like my second week working there. So like my first 2 weeks, yeah. So my second week working at Jersey Garden. So there was this one day, usually I work from the morning, so like 7 to 4, for example. So I work from like 7 to 4. So, I got up or whatever. I'm like, you know what? Let me go to work and, enjoy my day, make this money. You know what I mean? So I went to work. Everything was fine. The mall was busy as usual. Our store is always busy. And it's not surprising or whatever, but like it's always busy. But that was like one of the busiest days because we're still having the holiday sales. People just like our clothes, so we were still having our holiday sale or whatever. So the store was always busy. People are coming in from left to right. I was getting annoyed by customers, but the usual was happening. So I work a 4-hour shift, like before I clock out to go on my hour break. So yeah, so I work an hour shift. I say an hour. What am I talking about? I work a 4-hour shift. Then I want to go clock out for my hour. Usually when I clock out, I go get some food. I come back, I sit in the back and I eat and I take a nap. That's me all the time. So I went to the back, clocked out, and then I took my wallet. Then I was walking to Metro. So as anybody who live in New Jersey, you've been to Jersey Garden Mall, you know what Metro is. Like, Metro is like a food place. Like, you go get your food. And they're not that expensive. They're like kind of mad cheap. Because I'm going to tell you, all those food courts at the mall be mad expensive for no reason. Like, even the fact that people who work at the mall get a discount, it still be mad expensive. Like, what are you going for? Anyways, yeah. So I went to Metro. I got my food. So I came back to the store and I went to the back. I started eating my food. I ate, I drank water, and it was time for me to take my nap. It was time for me, like, I'm about to take my nap. So as I was about to take my nap, you know, I started dozing off a little bit. I'm laying on the table, you know what I mean, like Sleeping Beauty. So all I hear was it was just like, that was the sound. It was just like, so I just look. Thank God I wasn't the only person in the break. I wasn't the only person in the break room, because if I was, I would have been so scared. I probably would have like took the exit and just get the fuck out of the store. I don't know, but all I ever hear is like people running, because we also have an upstairs and we have a downstairs. I don't know. I keep having like a dry throat. So yeah. So we have an upstairs and we have a downstairs. I work upstairs. But when I tell you, it felt like I was downstairs. Like people were running. Like literally running. I had no idea what was going on. So I just looked up and I see mad people coming to the back. This was workers, customers, security. Why the fuck is the security running back here? Like, like the security was running back like, hell no, I ain't doing it. Y'all got me fucked up. Peace. So it was mad people coming to the back. So I tried to find out what was going on, because I'm like, what the hell? So as I was trying to walk out, my manager's like, no, go to the back. I'm like, okay. And then he opened the door. Like there's a manager door. Manager's office. And there's also there's like a security's office. So he opened the security office. He started telling people to go in. And he's like to me, when everybody go inside, make sure you close the door and you lock it. And don't come out until I tell you to. But you know, like during training of your work, they show you videos of like, during like emergency, what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, lock the door, don't open it till the cops come, and they knock the door, you have to open it and shit like that. So I already knew that, but like I never been through the drill. Like usually they're supposed to, you know, do the drill with you so you know what to do when shit like that happen, because it's Jersey Garden Mall. Motherfuckers think. So anyways, yeah. So he was like, lock the door and don't come out until, you know, I come out, knock 2 times and you can open. So I'm like, okay. They put mad people in there. We locked ourselves in there. They put mad people in the manager's office. They locked themselves. Everybody else went straight to the back where like we stock our clothes. When I tell you this shit was crazy, it was crazy. I still didn't know what was going on. I was so like I was so scared. I was shaking, like literally shaking. I didn't know what to do. I almost cried. Like if you know me, I'm a crybaby. Like I will cry over anything, but it has to be really scared. Like I have to be really scared for me to like get to that point for me to like yeah. So anyways, so we was in there for like a long ass time. Let me say approximately 1 hour. We was in that office for 1 hour straight. And the people we were in there, usually when you get in the office, what I have seen in the videos, you stay in there, you have to turn all your phones off. Nobody's supposed to make a noise, like nothing. There was this lady that I was in there, she was crying, like bawling. Because if I see other people cry, first of all, I'm scared as hell. I don't know what's going on. And I see you crying. What you think that's gonna do to me? I'm supposed to be strong for you. Because I work here. I should know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I kept telling her, I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but like you have to calm down. Like you have to stop crying. Because if whatever's going on back there and they're telling us to just shut up, you just crying is gonna attract something, like, you know, it's gonna attract somebody back here or something, whatever it is. It might be a lion. Who the fuck bring a lion to the freaking mall? But anyways, yeah. So she took her phone out. She started calling people. She was talking mad loud.
Will you keep quiet?
The manager came back knocking on the door like, you guys need to be quiet. You guys need to be quiet. And when I tell you, like, I act so strange when I'm stressed, when I'm under stress, but like, I almost died that day. So we was in there, and the lady with the gun came. But by the time she got there, the cops already came. I almost died. Anyways, yeah. So the manager's like, oh, you guys have to be quiet because we don't know what's going on out there. So tell me why. Like I said, we was in there for like an hour, right? The cops, nobody came. The cops didn't come. The security guard was a pussy. He was hiding in the back too. Yeah. So like we were all just like mad clueless. So they was like, oh, everything died down. So they was telling the customers to leave the store. So all the customers started exiting out, right? They exiting out from the back into the store. The manager went to go open the door, but I was still on my break. When that whole thing was happening, that didn't count towards my break. So I didn't really care. So they was like taking the customers into the store so they could open the door so they could leave out. Usually there's like a door, not right next to my store, but like on the first floor. So like you could just exit out of the mall. Tell me why. Tell me why. As soon as they open the door, you hear pop, pop, pop. Hey yo, you hear pop, 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 pop. Like, that's my gun sound, I'm sorry. But you just hear shooting like pop, 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 pop. Bro, when I tell you my heart dropped in my ass, I have never been that scared in my life, in my whole entire life. But that day, I was so scared. Like, bro, all you hear is pop, pop, pop. And first of all, the customers in the store, they didn't leave. When they opened the door for them to leave, mad people started coming back into the store. Like, literally mad people. I'm all the way in the back. I'm hearing gunshots. So everybody's running back to the back. And like, they're like, oh, hide. Like, get under something, get under clothes or anything. Like, make sure, like, if somebody do end up coming into the store, because I wasn't sure if the door was locked, because they opened the door and people just started coming in. So I'm not sure if they locked the doors back or if they didn't. You just can't trust these people. So yeah, I'm in the back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I started texting my sister. I'm like, hey Zoo, there's a shooting at the mall, and she was like, oh my god, like, are you there? I'm like, yeah, I'm here, and I'm so scared. Like, I'm really scared. When I tell you, usually if anything bad happened, I wouldn't text people to be like, this happened to me, like this. I don't like when people feel bad or sad for me. Like, I text her, I'm like, hey Zoo. She's like, oh, hi. Oh, I already told you guys. I'm like, there's a shooting at the mall. I'm like, and I'm scared as hell. And she's like, oh my god. She said, don't be scared, just pray, right? So I'm in the corner, like, there's like a refrigerator right here. I'm standing right here. This whole wall is like a big ass wall with clothes on top of them. So like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, this was my plan, right? I'm like, if somebody really come back here, I'm gonna, because the wall is really like deep in, because there's like clothes going into the wall. So I'm like, okay, if somebody really come in here, this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm not that big, I'm very small. Like, I'm really small. You could see me right now. You probably like, damn, bitch, like, you gain weight. I weigh 128. And I'm like, I'm not petite, but I'm small. I'm like, I'm gonna just move these clothes on this. This was me in my head the whole time. I'm like, I'm gonna move these clothes on this side. I'm gonna just slide into the wall. I'm gonna put the clothes back, and I'm gonna lay in there. As long as it takes, I'm gonna be in there. And I promise you, if anything would have happened, that's what I was gonna do. Cause like, I didn't really know what to do. Like, I was the first thing that came to me, I'm like, I'm gonna go in the refrigerator. Like, I'm gonna open the fridge, get myself in there, and close it. I'm like, damn, I might freeze to death. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put myself into the wall. I'm gonna put the clothes back, and I could just like chill in there. As long as it take. I could never say that word right. So we stayed back there for a minute. That's when the cops finally came. When the cops came, they're like, oh, the people who were shooting already left the store, because they checked the cameras before they got to, the mall. I'm like, okay, damn, well, okay. So tell me why. This is the most like funniest. They opened the store for us to get out, right? All the customers that was in there left. And I'm in the back. I'm still taking my hour break. I started my hour break all over again because I was so scared. I was shaking. Like, I didn't even want to go on the floor. I'm like, what if they come back? Like, first I was at the register. Like, I'm at the register. The register is right next to the door. Somebody's just going to walk in, look at us, and be like, pew, 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 pew. Like, no, honey, I'm not doing it. So basically, I took like a 2-hour break, and then my manager's like, are you sure? Usually they ask us like, are you sure you could stay, or you could go? Like, if it's too much for you, you could go home or whatever. So like, she's like, are you sure? Like, it's okay. I only had like 1 more hour of work for me to leave, and I wasn't gonna leave my money behind. So she asked me, I'm like, yeah, I only have 1 more hour, so I could just work that and go home. I was so scared. I was scared out of my ass. I was so scared. But yeah, so customers left. Me thinking, okay, they about to close the mall, because there's no way in hell that there's gonna be a shooting and you mofos are gonna stay in the mall. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, we're about to close the mall. We're just gonna wrap up. I'm gonna help them clean a little bit, then I'm gonna go home. So we opened the store again, and then I thought we were cleaning and going home. Like I just said, I go back to the register. They're like, oh, you have to get on register 9. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, me thinking we're gonna close the store. And my manager's like, oh no, there's customers online. They want to purchase their items. Can you come again? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. I really didn't hear you. I thought I heard you, but I was like, wait, what? She's like, there's customers at the register and they want to make a purchase. So you have to get on register 9 and ring them. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was the people who was actually in the store. I came back from the back, bro. The store was packed. When I tell you packed, it was like nobody left the mall. It was a shooting. Motherfuckers did not care. They stayed. They shopped. The store was open until it was time to close. Until the mall was time to go. Literally. Bro, if I was one of the shoppers, I would have been gone. Because I'm not going to put myself in that day. Like, what if they come back? They're like, oh, I remember you. Pew, pew, pew. Motherfucker, you're dead. Anyways, yeah. So, bro, that's one of the scariest moments of my... Like, no matter how much I say I was scared, bro, like, you won't understand until you're in that situation, literally. Because when you're in that kind of situation, when I tell you I was shaking, my coworkers were like, oh my God, she just started working here. Like, they felt so bad for me. Like, I mean, we're all in this situation at the same time. They were sitting in a corner laughing like it's not funny. Like, this is not funny. If we really die, like, that's our ass. You get what I'm saying? So, like, they're like, oh, this is her first time. And then this has already happened. This is like her second week and this is happening. Damn, she didn't even go through the training. Shut. Can you? In my head, I'm like, do me a favor, please get out of here. But yeah, so it was really scary. If you don't share yourself, you're gonna share yourself. Either way, shit's gonna come out. And yeah, but I'm glad that everything worked out though. I'm glad I came out the mall okay. The next day, trust and believe me, I called out. Because I was not gonna come back to the mall and that same shit happening to me again. I ain't doing it. Bro, if that gunman would have probably came to the back, that's what I would have. That would have been like, I am you. I have died. Oh, I would be like, I was single mother. I'm a mother of five. I have died. Yeah, that was the story. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you know what to do. So bye guys, have a good one and happy Sunday.